Hey guys, Crypto Dad here, and Keystone, the makers of the Keystone 3 Pro air-gapped hardware wallet, has announced a strategic partnership with ImToken software wallet. I'm going to show you how to enable support in ImToken for your Keystone 3 Pro hardware device. It's really easy. I'll show you in a couple of steps, and then I'll show you how to transfer some crypto into your wallet and then transfer some crypto out of the wallet. So the ImToken software wallet has a lot of great features, and it's even better when you use your Keystone 3 Pro air-gapped hardware wallet to store the private key safely and securely offline. So let's jump in. So I'm here on the Keystone website. They're having a 6th anniversary sale. So if we check out the pricing on the latest stuff, so if we go here for the Keystone 3 Pro and hit add to cart, you can see that they're applying that 26% discount on this item, and then all the way across the store. So it's a pretty good time to get your hands on a Keystone product while they're having this 6th anniversary sale. All right, so I've got mine here, and I'm going to show you how to enable support in the ImToken wallet for the Keystone 3 Pro hardware wallet. So before we do this, it's always best practice to make sure that we have our device updated to the latest firmware. This is not a static device. If this were a static device, we'd need to buy a new one every 3 or 4 months, and that's not very practical. So this device is updatable. We need to make sure it's fully updated to take advantage of all the latest software updates, bug fixes, and additional features and security updates. So I'm going to run you through the firmware update real quick here. So I have a little micro SD card here, and I have a reader for my card that I'm going to use in my computer. Your laptop might have a micro SD card reader, but in my case, I've got a special adapter here. All right, so I'm going to put my reader into my desktop. All right, you can see I've done one before, but this is a new update. So I'm going to go ahead and format this to walk you through the entire process. You want to make sure that you're using FAT32. Don't use NTFS or exFAT, right? You need FAT32. So we'll go ahead and format the SD card. And we're good there. And after we've got the card formatted, you'll want to make note of your drive letter for that card. All right, let's go over here. On the Keystone site, we want to go to Resources to Firmware, and we want the latest firmware for our device. I've got the Keystone 3 Pro. So I'll click here, and we can see the latest version of the firmware. If we want to check on our device, we'll tap these 3 dots here in the top right. We'll go to Device Settings. We'll go down here to About, and you can see that the firmware that I'm running now is firmware 1.2.2. So the latest version is 1.2.8, so there is a later version here on their website. So I'll click SD card update. I'll navigate down to that drive letter, and we'll just drop that on there. All right, and if we open this up, you can see that I have the latest one on my SD card. All right, now all we need to do is take that SD card and put it in our device. All right, I'll just take it out here, take the SD card. We'll come over here to my little laboratory. All right, we'll open up the side here. This is where you'll put the SD card. The SD card only goes in one way, so don't try to force it. If you feel any resistance, make sure you just turn it around, put it in the correct orientation. Just push it down till you hear a little click. All right, once it clicks in there, all right, once we've got it in there, we'll just go to Firmware. We'll choose the micro SD card. 1.28's available. We'll tap that. and then we'll just tap update on our device. You're going to need your passcode. All right, and then it's going to run the update, and that might take a few minutes, so go ahead and just let it finish. All right, it's going to go black, and then it'll reboot. It's kind of like your phone. Just keep an eye on that progress bar. All right, and once it goes through that, it's going to reboot. We'll enter our PIN. All right, and then we can go tap the three dots, go to device settings and choose about, and see that we're now running the latest firmware. A little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, you can have it done in just a couple minutes. So I'm here on the ImToken page. It's a multi-chain wallet. It's got support for a lot of cryptocurrencies. So let's dive in. I'll show you how to get your device set up and paired with the ImToken wallet. All right, so the first thing you'll want to do is get the app installed on your device. So I'll go over here, and I'm using an iPhone. So I'll just go ahead and get the application downloaded onto my device, my phone. We can allow alerts there. So when we first launch the app, we'll be presented with this screen. We get two choices: to create a new identity or restore an identity. We're going to have to get an identity set up on the app before we can pair it with our Keystone device. So we'll go ahead and get started. If you already have a previous one from another phone, you might want to do the recover, but I'm just going to start a new one here. Right, and we'll just have to give this one a name. You can call it whatever you want. All right, after you've named it and chosen a password, we'll choose Create Identity, and just click Confirm. They're going to give you a seed phrase. It's best practice to write this down. I personally am not going to be using this standalone wallet. I'm going to be using the alternate wallet that I'll create when I pair up my device. These will be two separate wallets, and you've created your standalone wallet. I'm not going to use this standalone wallet to store any crypto, at least not for me. You might want to try it with maybe small amounts or whatever is best for you. I'm going to pair my Keystone 3 Pro to this app. So I'm already managing some cryptocurrency on this device, right? So once we get it paired up, you'll see that there are balances that are being managed from my Keystone 3 Pro. We'll go over here to the hamburger menu in the top left. We'll tap there, and what we want to do is hit this plus to add a new wallet. So we can create another wallet if we want to that's standalone. We can import a wallet if we have a seed phrase. And right here where it says connect to other wallets, that's what we want to do. So we can tap that, and you can see they've got some choices here for other hardware-based wallets. I'm going to choose my Keystone 3 Pro. And it gives us some instructions on what to do on the Keystone 3 Pro. What we want to do is generate the QR code on this device. So we'll just tap up here on the three dots, and we'll choose Connect Software Wallet. And then, as you can see, the Keystone 3 Pro supports a lot of different software wallets. This is a very versatile hardware device. We'll just scroll down to where we get to ImToken. We'll tap there, and it gives us a QR code. All right, we'll just set this down, and then we'll choose Scan to Connect, allow camera access, and then we'll scan that QR code. And there we go. All right, we'll just tick off our Keystone 3 Pro wallet. We'll tap Confirm. And then, lo and behold, I can see my balances now. All right, and you can see that, as I mentioned, I'm already managing some crypto with this device, and it shows my Ethereum balance. Now, you can manage a lot of different cryptocurrencies on the EVM chain using the ImToken wallet. So if you check down here, if we tap on Ethereum, we've got a lot of different chains, like if we want to go on to the smart chain, the Binance Smart Chain. Notice here it still says Keystone 3 Pro. right? So we want to make sure that we're managing the correct wallet. So if you go over here, you can see that I created a bunch of standalone wallets. This is the only wallet that is integrated with this private key device. All right, so these wallets are standalone. They're part of the app, and they rely on your phone and the seed phrase that you wrote down when you set up the app. This particular wallet here, the connected wallet, is integrated with your hardware device. The private key is stored separately offline, right? And notice that we can switch between chains. So I have access to all of the different chains, all on the Keystone 3 Pro. So I could manage Matic, I could manage Binance Smart Chain. So got a lot of choices for all of the EVM chains that I can manage in this app using this as my private key. Now I should point out that you cannot manage Bitcoin this way. So if you look here with Connect Software Wallet, you'll notice that there are certain companion apps that do support Bitcoin and others that don't. So the ImToken only supports the EVM chain when you have it paired with your Keystone 3 Pro. Just wanted to point that out. All right, so let's go ahead and fund this wallet. Now, there are a couple of different ways to do this. You could choose this Get Tokens here and buy your tokens directly in the app. In order to do that, you would have to sign up for MoonPay, which is a third-party service that is separate from ImToken or Keystone 3 Pro. Or you could connect to an exchange maybe that you already have, and they'll give you instructions for the different crypto exchanges for doing that. All right, I'm just going to demonstrate how this works for you. Why don't we go ahead and try one of the alternate chains? So I'll switch over to, say, Polygon. And I'm going to put some Polygon into this wallet from an exchange, and then I'll send it back out again so you can see how the transfer works from both ends. All right, so I'm just going to go over to my Coinbase app and purchase a little bit of Polygon, and then we'll put it in our ImToken wallet that's paired up with this device. I'm on Coinbase Advanced. It's much cheaper than buying outright on regular Coinbase. I recommend using Coinbase Advanced. If you're not in Advanced, you'll just need to make sure this is toggled over. If it's not toggled over, you're just using regular Coinbase. And that's fine if you're comfortable with that. But when you want to buy cryptocurrency and say you want to buy 50, you'll notice that they charge you a merchant fee of around $2, which is a bit high for a purchase like that. So I like to use Coinbase Advanced. In the case of Coinbase Advanced, what you do is make a deposit from your bank first. Put a little cash in there from your bank. So I'll just put in $50 from my Chase, and that doesn't cost me anything, and it goes into my account right away. All right, and once I've done that, you can see that I have a US dollar balance. So now what I want to do is buy a little bit of Polygon or Matic token. Just go over to the trading pair, and then I'll make a purchase. I'll use Market today and just use the money that I put in there. I'll go ahead and use it all. It's $50. I just put it in there. I'll use my max preview. And notice that my trading fee is only going to be 27 cents. A lot cheaper than using regular Coinbase. So I'll choose place order. Go back to my portfolio. Do a quick refresh, and you can see that I have Matic in my account. Now I want to move it into my ImToken wallet. So I'll go back over to my ImToken wallet, and I'll get my Matic address by doing a receive. This is going into my cold wallet. I'll copy this address into my clipboard. Now I can go back over to Coinbase and make my withdrawal. I'll say I'm withdrawing crypto, and then I'll choose my Matic balance. I'm going to use the Polygon network. Notice the fees on the withdrawal fees on the Polygon network are much cheaper. And then I'll paste in the address that I got from my ImToken wallet. I'll choose continue here. And now I can decide how much I want to withdraw. It's best practice to withdraw small amounts if you've never done this before. So I'm going to do a small test for you as an example. I'll just withdraw $25 worth of Matic. We'll preview that. Notice that my withdrawal fee is pretty small too, 4 cents. Go ahead and send it. And I'm going to need my two-factor. I'll just go over to my Google Authenticator. I'll go to my Coinbase code. I'll tap that code to copy it into my clipboard, and then I can just paste it into the app here. Off it goes. And we're done. Now I can go back over to the IM. It's going to take it a few minutes to process out. As you can see here, I have a pending outgoing transaction. So be patient. We'll go back over to the ImToken wallet. Go back here, do a quick refresh, and you can see that those 32 Matic came in pretty quick. Right, so notice here that I can switch between networks. I can switch between my Ethereum wallet and my Polygon wallet. Right, and I can see my respective balances. Now I want to show you how to send back out from the wallet. So when we do that, we need a destination. I'll just send it back to my Coinbase account in this case. I'll do a deposit, and I'll tell them that I want to deposit Polygon, and I'll make sure that I specify the Polygon network for my deposit. I'll copy the address into my clipboard. I'll go back over to my IM wallet. All right, so we'll choose transfer. We'll tap here. And we'll tap here to paste in the Polygon address from our Coinbase account. You can add this to your address book if you want. I'll choose my amount as the total balance of my Matic tokens. All right, now, because this particular wallet is paired to my device, I need to sign it offline. So I'm going to fire this one up, right? And we're going to use this to sign our transaction. So we'll tap offline sign. All right, we'll go ahead and send it. And I'm going to need to scan this QR code with my hardware device, my Keystone 3 Pro. So if I look at the device, I've got a little icon here for opening the camera. I'll scan that. Notice I've scanned the transaction in. So the hardware device now has full control of this transaction. I'm going to either authorize it or not, right? It's completely up to me. Nothing can go out of this particular wallet without the say-so of the private key. So I'll slide this over. I've got biometrics enabled on this, so I'll go ahead and authorize that with my fingerprint. And now I have an authorization QR code. All right, now that I've generated that authorization, I'll choose I have signed with my wallet here. It wants me to scan that. There it goes. So I managed to sign the transaction, and it's gone out. All right, so you can see there that I've got this outgoing transaction that's confirming on the blockchain. All right, now you can see the Polygon wallet is empty. We can go back over to my Coinbase account. And it will take a few minutes for everything to pan out with that. So now that you've got a handle on getting the wallet paired up to your hardware device and moving some crypto in and out of the wallet using the device as your authorization, your private key, you can start to explore some of the advanced features of the ImToken wallet. It's a great Web3 wallet for managing EVM chain tokens. So I invite you to check out the Keystone 3 Pro hardware device. It's on sale now for their 6th anniversary. I've got a link down in the description so you can check out their website if you're interested. If you have any questions about anything I did, please throw them up in the comments and I'll do my best to get them answered. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.